Hey guys, HTV here, and welcome back to another video going over Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Now, if you didn't see Nintendo's E3 coverage of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, you missed a lot of gameplay. We have been going over it on the channel recently, the past couple of days, and we've been going over just the normal gameplay to do with like battles and just Radiant Forest, something like that. We went over co-op gameplay on Wednesday I think that was, and then yesterday we went over the gym battle, something like that. And so in today's video, we're going to be going over the whole Pokemon Go Park, which is all to do with Pokemon Go and everything like that. And we're also going to go over online as well, the online that we do know, the trading and everything like that. But if you guys are excited for this video, please do drop a like down below. I'm having a lot of fun going over this gameplay, breaking it down, going over some things that you guys may have missed. So yeah, if you guys are excited, please drop a like down below. And without further ado, let's get into it. So we start off, and the biggest thing that we need to see about this is the fact that the Go Park takes the place of the Safari Zone. Now, the Safari Zone is something in Future City where you can just go and you get like 30 Safari Balls, you get a certain amount of steps, and you can basically just catch everything you want until either your time runs out or your balls run out, and it's a really cool aspect of the game. However though, in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the whole game is pretty much a Safari Zone. There's no wild battles, so every time you encounter a Pokemon, you just catch it, which is exactly what the Safari Zone is. So it'd be kind of weird to have a Safari Zone when the whole game is a Safari Zone. So instead what they did is they put the Go Park where the Safari Zone was in Future City. So I'm pretty sure you have to get to Future City before you can trade with Pokemon Go, which is quite good because it's quite far into the game. It doesn't really break the game, like being able to start off the game with like a level 50 Dragonite or whatever like that, because that would be really broken. I know you can start off with Mew, I'm pretty sure, if you do have the Pokeball Plus, because obviously that's how you get Mew in these games. But it's nice that it's not in like at the start of the game. It's nice that it's quite far into the game, so it's not completely going to break the game. But there is some things that I do want to go over anyway about the Pokemon Go Park Plus. So anyway, as you can see, it's in Future City. I'm not sure why there's a Chansey outside. There just is. So you go into Future City, and then it's like this big like teleportation device thing. It's looking like something out of, I don't know, some futuristic movie or whatever. But anyway, goes up to the clerk and he says, what would you like to do? And there's many options. It says bring Pokemon, enter Go Park, enter Play Yard, and hear explanations. So obviously the hearing explanation is just going to tell you about each one. Bringing Pokemon, I don't know what that is. Enter Go Park is obviously when you go into the park, and then there's enter Play Yard as well. Now I can't remember if they went over each thing respectively in the actual briefing and the gameplay and everything like that, but enter Play Yard, I guess that's just to go see, I don't know, certain Pokemon. Bring Pokemon is, I guess, bringing Pokemon with you to maybe, I generally have no idea. But enter Go Park, that's the thing where you go into the like the Go Park, and that's where all your Pokemon from Pokemon Go will be, which is what they do right now. So they go into Go Park, and there's loads and loads of different Go Parks. Now, I don't know what the numbers represent, if we just go into that real quickly again. But yeah, the numbers represent, I guess, how many Pokemon are in that park. But there seems to be that you get multiple parks. So maybe this is like a different kind of PC option. So as we know, the PC isn't in this game. It's called like your Pokemon box, and that's where you can transfer Pokemon and stuff like that. So all these different Go Parks could just be like your PC. So you can store all these different Pokemon from Pokemon Go into these different Go Parks, which act as maybe like a box that we're used to from the PC. That's my best guess, but because obviously you can change the name and stuff like that down here with like the plus symbol. And as you know, you can change the names of your boxes. That's just how it is. And you can look on the summary. That probably just shows you what Pokemon are in there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just like it's just kind of the PC system. It's just like a different variation of it. But anyway, they go into Go Park 1 and go into the teleporter and teleport into Go Park 1, which is really cool. They do a little escape rope animation, which is really cool. I'm a big fan of that. But then they go into Go Park. So this is Go Park. So as we can see, there's a bunch of different Pokemon here. Something that I really like about this though is if we are able to transfer all the Pokemon into Pokemon Go as well, because I'm not 100% sure about that yet. I know obviously there's the special Pokemon that you can transfer into Pokemon Go, which is the Pokemon that we've never seen before, which is really cool, and that's not Mew, by the way. A lot of people are a little bit confused, thinking that that special Pokemon is Mew. That's not Mew. The special Pokemon that we don't know what it is yet, that we saw in the trailer that like gets sent to Pokemon Go, that's a brand new Pokemon we've never seen before. You get Mew by doing the Pokeball Plus. That's how you get Mew. So if you were confused about that, you're not anymore. But yeah, if we can trade Pokemon from this game to Pokemon Go, which might be what one of the other options were, it would be really cool to be able to complete your Pokemon Go Pokedex as well, because as we know, there are definitely region exclusives such as Kangaskhan and Mr. Mime, and Tauros and stuff like that. They're obviously the region exclusives, and I haven't got a Kangaskhan and Tauros. That's the last 2 Pokemon I need. I wasn't able to get Kangaskhan when it was available in like London and stuff like that. I wasn't able to go there. So they are the 2 regional exclusives that I need. So obviously if I'm able to transfer these Pokemon from the game into Go, because obviously it's going to be a lot easier to catch a Kangaskhan and Tauros, I don't have to travel to America in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu to get Tauros, you know? So obviously I can easily transfer them across, and I can complete my Pokedex in Pokemon Go, which is really cool. But as we can see, the person just runs around. There's a bunch of different Pokemon. It's really cool. It's like a massive open world kind of thing, and there's just Pokemon all doing their own thing, and I really like that. They all have like their own characteristics. You have Pokemon playing together like we see over here. It's really cool. Big fan of it, and I like how big it is as well. Like, it's not just like the PC where you just like look at all the different options and stuff like that. You can actually see the Pokemon in their habitat. You see a Moltres there, which is absolutely wild, playing with a Gyarados. What's really cool about that is just the fact that we can actually see legendaries as well. Like, we can see, I guess, obviously Moltres. We can probably see Articuno and Zapdos as well. We can see Mewtwo, I'm taking it, and we can see Mew and stuff like that. It's just really, really cool to see the legendaries in their own habitat as well, just like kind of just communicating with other Pokemon and stuff. And I don't know, I'm just a big fan of it. I really like the idea of Go Park, and it just kind of shows how important Pokemon Go is to these games, which again, if you haven't got Pokemon Go yet, or you haven't played it in a while, I would definitely pick it up again and you know, just play again, because obviously it's super vital to this game. And look, you can interact with Pokemon as well. Gengar's zooming over out of nowhere. Gyarados is gone. He's had enough of Moltres. 2 Gengars. There's a Poliwhirl there. Magmar, Wartortle, Weepinbell, Hitmonlee, all these Pokemon. But obviously this is the important part. How do you get the Pokemon in your game? Well, this is what you do. You just go up to them, and then you can catch or move them. I guess the move part is just moving them from the different Go Parks. But as we can see, something that I definitely want to talk about is the fact that it only has 1 CP. So does that mean that all of the Pokemon you get from Go Park start on like level 1? Which kind of would make sense, to be fair, because it would stop the game from being broken. Like I said earlier, getting like a level 50 Dragonite. Say I get my 3k CP Dragonite from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. It's already going to be broken. I could just take that into the Elite Four and just win. So the fact that they start on 1 CP kind of makes you have to level them up, but does that mean that like the fully evolved Pokemon as well also start on 1 CP? Because that'd be a little bit weird, because you have like a level 1 Dragonite, which would kind of be weird, to be fair, because it's a level 1 Dragonite. But yeah, so you can obviously catch and move. And then when you click catch, it says, if you catch a Pokemon in Go Park, its original information from Pokemon Go will be changed. Is that okay? And then you click yes. So does that mean that you can't transfer it back? Because obviously if you change the information, you can't get it back, can you? So I don't know if you can actually put them back into Pokemon Go. I really don't know. We'll have to wait for more information about that. But as it stands, I don't know if you can trade back into Pokemon Go once you've traded in to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. We'll have to see. But the catching thing is just normal. It just jumps all over the screen. It's still like, get ready. Level 1, CP2. So like I say, they all start on level 1, it looks like. I mean, they didn't really pick a good Pokemon. It would have been good to pick like a Dragonite or the Gengar or something like that, because Hitmonlee, I know it is a stage 2 Pokemon, but Tyrogue obviously isn't in Gen 1, so it's just like a stage 1 Pokemon in Kanto, technically. That was the worst Pokeball throw I've ever seen in my whole entire life. But then obviously they just catch it. I like that they still have the attacking animations and stuff like that, but the other thing I'm worried about is the whole fact, like, can they flee? We don't know if they can flee yet. Obviously, they can in Pokemon Go. We don't know if Pokemon can flee in this game yet. It wouldn't surprise me if they could, because they're taking a lot of aspects from Pokemon Go into these games, so it would not surprise me at all. But yeah, so you get a lot of experience points, though, for catching them in Go Park, which is very nice. As we can see, you get, like, different multipliers and stuff like that, which is very nice. Like I say, if you need experience and you beat all the trainers and stuff like that, you can always just go into Go Park, trade some Pokemon Go. They don't have to be a good Pokemon. You just get that extra XP, which is nice. Gives you them levels. Really good there. But that's pretty much Go Park, to be fair. There's not really much they do show. Again, it's just a Pikachu. They just catch it, and then that's there. And then something that I do want to show you, the guys, though, is also the EVs as well. As you can see, you can obviously send Pokemon to your professor. You can add them to party, move Pokemon, check summary, change the name. Obviously, name rater isn't in the game anymore. If you guys didn't know that, you can actually change the name, whatever, which is really cool. Change markings, which is obviously the EVs. No, the IVs, I think. So maybe IVs are in this game. We'll have to see. But then obviously you can send them to the professor as well. And then for sending them to the professor, you get candies. And these candies are what equate to, I don't know if that's a word, but they basically are Eevees in this game. So quick candy, I guess that's just your speed Eevee, which would make sense to be fair. But yes. It pretty much just confirms the fact that the candies are in the game. We have health candy, that's self-explanatory. Mighty is obviously attack, tough is physical defense, smart is special attack, courage is special defense, and quick is speed. So these are all the different Eevee candies you get, and I take it you get these from transferring Pokemon. So maybe a Pidgeot might be a quick candy or something like that. So that's how you get Eevees, which is really, really nice. And then you can use these on your Pokemon to give them Eevees. And as you can see in the bottom left, it says increase HP by 1. So that's really cool, and as you can see, it works. Pikachu got stronger, which is really, really nice. So that's how that works. Now I'm just going to go on to trading real quick. Obviously, as you can see, it's just communicate. Mystery gifts, play with friends. You click on play with friends. This is just trading, by the way. We haven't seen online battling yet. This is just trading, which is cool. You know, I'm a big fan of it. Nearby player or faraway player. So the communication is just like that. We can obviously link trade, single battle or double battle. So there's no multi-battles or anything like that as it stands, I don't think. It would be an option there. And then you actually have to enter a code. So as you know, like when you're doing private groups in Pokemon raids, you obviously have to enter a code. That's exactly what it is like this. I don't know why you have to enter a code. I think that's a little bit over the top. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, if you click on a friend to play, the game knows you're gonna have to play with that friend. I don't know why there's a link code, but yeah, you have to enter the code, which is fair enough. I mean, it's a little bit annoying, but that's the thing. And then it shows you the other trainers' Pokemon, so it shows you what Pokemon there are, which is cool. And then obviously you can trade Pokemon. Maybe you just have to put in the code to trade. Maybe it's not the same with battling, but you can check the offered Pokemon, you can check your Pokemon, then you can trade Pokemon. And that's pretty much it. And then obviously the graphics look amazing when you're trading. Like, look how good these graphics look. I'm a big fan of this trading. It doesn't show a Pokemon anymore, it actually shows the Pokemon going in the trade. And then they come out of the chute, and then they come out in the Pokeball, and then boom, Trace sent over. So, Trace sent over. Take good glory of exclamation mark. I don't know why you'd call your Pokemon that. But that is pretty much it. That is everything I wanted to go over. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. It kind of just showed you a little bit more than you might have missed from Go Park and obviously from the trading, everything like that. Obviously the big points are the fact that they start on like level 1 and stuff like that. And yeah, but that's pretty much it. But that's the trading and the EVs and everything like that. But I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please do drop a like down below. Rate us about the video, the channel, all that good stuff. Remember, my second channel, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram channel, Discord, and Patreon can all be found in the description down below. But that is everything from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. And until next time, peace.